Hey, welcome to my week 15-16 pregnancy update. So I've been watching a lot of these videos because I just find them fun to watch and kind of see what other people are going through and see if it's similar to what I'm experiencing. It's all kind of different and exciting. So I'm just at the end of my 16 weeks now. I'm 16 weeks and 6 days. So I'll try and do them at the end of each kind of week or 2 weeks, so you can have a little update as to how things are going. So right now, in 16 weeks, the baby is the size of an avocado. Crazy! I'll just go get the measurements. Okay, size-wise, the baby has grown quite a lot in the last 17 weeks. So it starts off, well, around week 3 to 4, because the first 2 weeks you're not actually really pregnant because it counts it from the first day of your last period. So I'll say I'm 17 weeks, but actually it's 15, but the doctors all say 17, so we'll go with that. That's what everyone's going by. So it says from weeks 3 to 4, baby is the size of a poppy seed. Week 5, a sesame seed. Week 6, a grain of rice. 7 is a blueberry. 8 is a raspberry. So like, grows a hell of a lot. Think, between the size of a grain of rice from 1 week to the next week being the size of a blueberry, like in lengthways. This is from crown to rump. So this is not including the legs. Yeah, so, right, where did we get to? Week 8, raspberry. Week 9, grape. Week 10, date. Week 11, fig. Week 12, plum. 13, kiwi. 14, peach. 15, pear. So at week 15, it says it's around 3.98 inches from crown to rump, which is mental. The length of a pear. And then the week I'm on at the minute, 16, 17, you know, 16 plus 6 days. It's an avocado, so that's 4.57 inches. That's a big baby. And then we're just sliding into week 17, which is the navel orange, so 5.12 inches, or 5.12 inches from crown to rump. That's off this app, which is Pregnancy Plus, and it takes you all the way up to week 37 to 40. This is then including crown to heel. A watermelon? So what? That is massive. I carried a watermelon? Really? Really? That's terrifying. But hey, what you gonna do? So, yeah, that's all exciting. So at the minute, where did we get to? Week 16, we're at 4.57 inches. Which is insane. At the time of the 12-week scan, this one, baby was the size of a kiwi. Sure, yeah. And at that scan, we've discovered that we were 5 days, or baby was 5 days bigger than we thought it should be. So we were 5 days further along than previously thought. Because then it goes by the size of the baby as opposed to the first day of your last period. Does that make sense to anybody? It does in my head, but yeah. So, what have we been doing? Well, I've still been doing my Zumba. I mainly do a Tuesday morning Zumba, which is Zumba Gold, so it's a low impact one, so it's kind of perfect for me right now. I have been covering a normal Zumba on a Monday night. I think next week is my last class of that. I think the normal instructor should be back. But I've been doing that for a couple of months, which I've been really enjoying, but now it's starting to kind of take its toll a little bit. Just finding it a bit harder to do all the jumping around stuff. So I am taking part in and also leading a section of a Zumbathon coming up in May. So what's that, another 3 weeks away? So yeah, I'll be pretty much halfway through the pregnancy at that stage, so should be fun. I'm only doing a half-hour slot, but the whole Zumbathon is 3 hours. And I do want to take part as much as I can. Probably won't do a whole 3 hours because I will be shattered. But yeah, and it's to raise money for the Butterwick Hospice Care up north for my wonderful friend Helen, who is running the Zumbathon, who got me into Zumba in the first place. I've shouted her out before. She knows she's awesome. She's amazing. So, yeah, should be doing that. But other than that, I'm just going to stick to the Zumba Gold Tuesday mornings. I also work part-time now too, so that's good. Yeah. And what else have I been up to? Other than the stuff that you've seen on the random previous video. Well, we moved house, but you saw that. Just kind of been feeling a bit sorry for myself most of the time because I've just been feeling a bit ill. But I know that my morning sickness and first trimester and stuff was nothing in comparison to some of my friends. So I don't really have much to complain about, to be honest. It's probably been quite an easy ride. I get travel sickness quite a lot now. If we go on a long car journey. Yeah, there's a bowl in the car ready for me, which is nice, pleasant. Good thought for you there. Yeah, again, in the morning, if I get up before eating, it's not great. And my husband's been away for the last 3 weeks, so I've had to make my own breakfast. Oh, I know, hard times, but it makes me gag. Yeah. And he thinks I'm having him on with that. He thinks it's just me saying, oh, you've got to make me breakfast and bread. But actually, it really does affect me, and he doesn't believe me. But he does do it. Bless him. He is very good. Yeah. I've been taking my tablets. So I take Pregnicare Plus. So there's Pregnicare, which I was on to start with, which is just a pregnancy multivitamin sort of thing, really. But obviously it differs from a normal multivitamin because they've got the folic acid in there and the other vitamins that you want. But there are some, for example, vitamin A, which you don't want too much of during pregnancy. So stuff that you would have in a normal multivitamin isn't ideal. You need a folic acid tablet. And it helps if you have extra vitamins, I guess. Especially because for the first trimester, you're probably not, well, you probably won't be eating as much good stuff as you should. If you can and you do, amazing. But for me, it was all about the carbs. I carved up. Toast, crumpets, crisps was most of what I ate. I did try and force the broccoli down, you know, be like, I need my iron, I need my folic acid and calcium and whatnot. But sometimes it just ain't happening. And I was very lucky in that most of the time my food stayed down. But a lot of people in the first trimester, they'll try and eat this stuff and it won't stay down. So yeah, I found carbs were, I wouldn't really say I've had cravings as such. Not any more so than what you'd normally be like, oh, I fancy that. I've not been like, I really need this. But I have had rice pudding quite a lot, which I don't think I've really had since I was a kid. But it's amazing. I'd forgotten how amazing it was. And spaghetti hoops. Again, I've not had since I was a kid. Yeah, weird. Got a lot of beans on toast and spaghetti on toast. Soup. Yeah. Crumpets with Marmite. But yeah, but I had my blood tests results back and stuff, so we're currently looking at low risk for the different things. One for Down syndrome, they do. And what's the other thing? I can never remember what the other thing's called that they test for. Edwards or Patau's syndrome? I don't know if that's how you say it. So we're low risk for those, which is good. But also my blood tests came back clear for, you know, other diseases. And saying that my iron levels were amazing. I was like, oh. My mum has always been really scared that because I'm vegetarian, I must be anemic. But hey, I've got amazing iron levels. So that's really good. Yeah, and heard the heartbeat today. which was good. I just ran out of space on my phone then. Had to go through and delete a load of videos. So, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. I've got a heartbeat Doppler now, which is very exciting because it means I can just kind of check in on the baby. It's just nice to hear and a bit of reassurance really, because I have felt baby, I'm absolutely certain. There's been a couple of times where I've kind of been like, oh, that could have been, but it equally might have just been a bit of wind, you know. But yesterday morning, so on the Tuesday morning, I woke up and I was lying on my back, which you're not meant to do when you're pregnant, because especially like from 16 weeks onwards, they say, or from the second trimester even, because the weight of the baby and the organs and everything presses down on an important vein, which kind of slows the blood flow to the baby. You're meant to, they want you to lie on your left side because that is the best blood pressure basically and blood flow to the baby. Right side is fine too, but left is best apparently. So yeah, I woke up on my back, and so I turned onto my left side and I felt kicks, absolutely certain. I haven't felt anything since then, and it is quite early. They say from like 16 weeks to 20, 21 weeks sort of is when you start feeling it, but especially because this is our first baby, you don't tend to feel it until much later. But yeah, I was just lying there nice and silent, and I just all of a sudden felt little kicks. It was really exciting. So yeah, texted my husband straight away and was like, just felt Bobby. We call the baby Bobby. As you know, we do not know the gender yet, so Bobby was just the first thing we came up with really. In fact, my husband came up with it, I think. Or he said Bob. But yeah, then we changed it to Bobby to make it a bit more unisex. That is not going to be the baby's name. But it's just our little nickname, and saying, instead of saying peanut or jellyfish or it. So yeah, we haven't bought anything yet for baby. Well, I've bought a couple of like bits that I've seen on offer, but like body wash, like baby body wash and things, and newborn nappies. Again, Asda had a sale on, like a baby sale, so I bought a couple of packs in that, but I haven't bought anything else. I haven't bought any clothes. I believe we are acquiring a cot and things elsewhere. It's very handy to have people who have already had babies in the family. So thank you, Amy and Jamie. So we'll see, yeah, what else comes about. There's a baby booty which happens quite locally to us fairly regularly, every couple of months or so. I think there's one in May. I don't know if we're about for it. We're very busy these days. Oh, you know, very busy. So we'll see what happens with that, because I think the next one after May is September. So I'll be pretty fat by then. Whether I'm going to want to walk around this baby booty. So it's like a car boot, but it's inside, and it's just for baby stuff. Now, I'm not particularly fussed about having brand new stuff for the baby because it's so expensive, and you can save a fortune if you just get second-hand stuff. And I mean, at newborn age, it's probably barely worn or barely used because they grow so quickly out of it. So, you know, I'm not fussy. It's all good. Yeah. So I suppose you probably want to see the bump. I do a quick shot of 15-week bump. So at 16 weeks, when my husband came home from being away for a week on a course, I came home from work. He said hi. Then I came into the room properly, and then he laughed. Said, "Ha ha ha! Well, you're definitely pregnant, aren't you?" So week 16, and I popped. My belly button, not my belly button, belly button still an innie, but my belly is pretty round these days. So let me see if I can maneuver you to show you my belly. Doesn't really look like much in this t-shirt, I guess. I will show you bravely. So you can kind of see bump is sticking out, and that is not me sticking my tummy out, that is actually me sucking it in. That's me letting it out. That's me sucking it in. So yeah, it is kind of sticking out quite a bit now, but you know, it's okay because there's a baby in there. So yeah, I did film, well, I did say some stuff before, then realised that it wasn't filming anymore. So I can't remember what I was saying. Meh, it clearly wasn't that important. Oh, maternity clothes, that was it. So I've got this pair of maternity jeans, which go below the bump. The band keeps like rolling down, which is annoying, but they are pretty comfortable. And then I've got another pair of maternity jeans which go above the bump, and a pair of maternity leggings which go above the bump. Bump isn't really big enough yet for them to be used to full effect, I guess. They keep kind of falling down. If I'm wearing them out and about, they fall down quite a bit, but I like wearing them in the house or at work when I'm kind of sat at my desk. So yeah, they are comfy. They're just, I'm just not quite round enough for them yet. So yeah, that's the video really. And oh, my clothes are from New Look, the jeans are. This is from Primark. I'm not a princess, I'm a Khaleesi. Yeah. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you've got any questions or comments, please put them below so I can reply to them, and like and share. You know, if you've got anything you want me to kind of go over in my next video, let me know and I will try and put it in. Have a lovely time, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.